Ugandans know that everything that is happening in our country now, everyone feels to be left to fight alone. Everyone feels to be ignored by those ones who have been raising their voices. But I want to remind you one thing. Our only best friend now is the time. 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 And the judgment of time is always merciless. The same time these people are now creating to torture us, it is the same time they're also using to create their enemies, because the same hand that they used to suck blood this time, it is the same hand they used to feed their children or their friend. But I want us to play a game of calmness based on the fact that we are in a game with an opponent that is owning, referee, everything. For you not to get the red card, play good game. Not to get foul, that you'll be sent out of the pitch. What am I saying? They are trying to trigger our anger, wanting to know what will be our next step, but we have still failed to show them. And again, I want Ugandans to know, the same people you will take a bullet for, or the same person you will stand to take a bullet for, is the same person who will only complain that your blood stained their shirt. That the people you take a bullet for will one time complain that your blood stained their shirt. This is a fight for opposition only. Even the same people that you are fighting for, they have turned to see you like there's a way that you are hindering them getting what they want. These people that Ugandans have failed to differentiate between security organs with a country having security. People being peaceful with a country having a peace. Those are different things. That Uganda, you have security bodies, police, army, Simani military police, but Uganda, as a Ugandan, you don't have security. The Ugandan, you are a very peaceful person. Name Uganda again, see, there is no peace. Now we, as the people, we just treasure being peaceful. But I want to remind you that this country, liberating it, is again our own responsibility, which is the hardest game we are to play now. As the indigenous to suffering Ugandans, as the vulnerable Ugandans, you are seeing everyone has left us behind. Until the way the rate of injustice is now high, we expected two organs to start raising voices. One, parliament. Two, judiciary. If you talk of parliament, they are all serving an individual. If you go to judiciary, justice is blind. Then the message comes to your head. If you are ready to stand for the truth, be ready to stand alone. Never ever expect anyone to defend you. He once said it. You know, most people, they think we have started looking at Chagulanyi today. But just a matter of time. And the judgment of time is merciless. And when that time comes, that is when you will know that the blood you are sucking now is not yours. And Uganda, oh Ugandans, however much you will feel ignored or you feel that you are left to fight the fight alone now, I want to remind you, you are not alone. Because any fight for liberation is always God ordained. Shitegeza katonda alinafe. But it is just time. And when that right time comes, you will even wonder, where did other people come from? You will see the population that you have never seen. Because your fight now is not worthless. This is a call for us to focus. This is a call for us not to give up. This is a call for us to calm down. Tolina kuvaako. Tolina kuvaako saawa zino. Kwanga tomanya, ayinza kwanga baagala oveeko. Are you not seeing nti wogaana okuvaako oba obasobodde? Era shobola our president ne bebanga there are people who have been arrested yesterday. Tomorrow he will continue. If they arrest, he will continue. Reason being, in Uganda, no one is free. 85% of Ugandans all are vulnerable people. You saw what was in Western. Come back to the businessmen. Everyone is running business with the loans. Even those who are in government, they are surviving with the public funds. They are surviving with the taxpayers' money. No one is okay. If you don't be beside them, you don't get money. Go and see the way orphans are in the street. Go and see the way they have ignored people with the disabilities. Reason being, they are not for here. They have never been for here. They will never be for here because they don't belong here. Nete shikugaana okuvayo n'olwanirira ensi yo. Because Uganda, as you see, no one is ready to talk for Uganda ng'ensi. No one is ready to fight for Uganda ng'ensi. Okujako gwe. Do you want to tell me that you want to leave Uganda as the motherland also alone? See the way they were taking our women. Seeing our women's private parts now for free. Something which is normal. Seeing a woman's breast in Uganda now is free. And you wonder. But one day, for me only, my prayer for this government, Museveni, continue praying or continue believing in what you believe in for the people, not to choose both, like two things, to take two things at the same time, to go for death to get freedom, or to get freedom to die. Simanyo bamufuna. Those two things, if you reach that time that those two things are to move together, Seven, you will wonder. But what since, based on the fact that you are now aged, there is no kwanga towulira. Nayenga muwozi, you will wonder. You will wonder. Because the same people, you now think they can't do anything. If they decide to do anything, that is when you will know the statement of when the eagles strike. I'm telling you. Because me, I know that he who is quiet is saying something. And the calmness of the lake does not mean that it does not have crocodile inside. My father used to tell me that thing. Nera still wana Uganda. They will arrest people. They will continue arresting. But none than the less. Struggle continues. Others will join us. Others will not. Nevertheless,